Hey everyone, and welcome to the course. This is Microeconomic Principles for Rutgers University for the spring 2022 semester. My name is Joe Shin. I am the instructor for this course. The goal of this video is to give a broad overview of the course, go through everything you need to know, where to find it on Canvas, my Econ Lab, so forth. Hopefully you are aware that this course is being administered entirely online and there is no set meeting time. So before we kind of dive into that, just tell you a little bit about myself. Again, my name is Joe Shin. I have been teaching economics since 2010. I teach at Rutgers currently, but I also teach at other universities in the greater Philadelphia area. That is my part-time job. Full-time, I work for the government. I am an economist with the Department of Housing and Urban Development in the Philadelphia office, a job that I've been doing for about 12 years now. Before that, I spent some time with the Census Bureau and Merrill Lynch, but that has been my main career for over 10 years now. So that's just a little bit about me, and with that, let's jump into it. So what you will see here is the main Canvas page. And Canvas is really where you're going to be getting all of your information, lectures, and so forth. The other place, which I'll talk about in a second, is my Econ Lab. So here's the main landing page. When you come into the course, you'll see the course information, my name, email, and email is the best way to get in contact with me. The course intro video, which you are viewing now. Okay. And if you go into announcements, any announcements that get made to the class will be put here, and that is also sent to your email. And so make sure whatever email you have connected with this course, you check regularly, because all communication will be made through the announcement and through your email. So if we go into the modules here, the first one you're going to see is course syllabus and info. And if we go into the syllabus, you can either view it in here, or if you click to download it, you can download it that way. Let's look at it there, it's a little bit better. So again, this is Microeconomics Principles, spring 2022 semester. Here's my information. I do have an office, but for the time being, I'm only holding office hours virtually and by appointment, and that will be done through WebEx and Zoom. Prerequisites is basic algebra. Now, the required textbook, it's Microeconomic Principles, 13th edition by Michael Parkin. Now, you can get the textbook either as a hard copy or as an ebook only. Either way, you will need to get access through my Econ Lab, which I'll talk about more in a minute. So even if you do buy a used copy of the book, you will need to purchase access to my Econ Lab. But I believe with my Econ Lab, you will get the ebook included in there. So course description and learning objectives are here. Okay. Web access, as I mentioned, this course is being administered entirely online. On Canvas, you're going to find the assignments, lectures, links to outside work. And the important thing here is that it is your responsibility to keep up with all assignments and asking questions if you have any. So again, there's no set meeting time for this class, but you'll be giving a week of work that'll include readings, discussion posts, lectures to view, homeworks, quizzes, so forth. Each week, with the exception of week 1, runs from Monday through Sunday. and the materials for any given week will only become available 1 week before that week starts. By that I mean week 1 and 2 will be available at the start of the semester. Week 3 will be available at the start of week 2. Week 4 will be available at the start of week 3, and so forth. So you can technically work ahead a week, but just make sure you keep up with everything. Here's the breakdown of the grades. Grading scale. So now, weekly homeworks. For every chapter, there are homework questions that are assigned for you to complete. These are optional, however. Now, they are done to help you do better on the quizzes, but you do not have to do them, although I strongly recommend doing them. Now, the homeworks, along with the quizzes, which I'll talk about in a second, are going to be in my Econ Lab. I'll show you that in a few minutes, but everyone must get enrolled in my Econ Lab. So the quizzes, in addition to the homeworks, the quizzes are graded. These quizzes are going to be in my Econ Lab, and they're multiple choice. The quizzes are due by the end of the week, the end of the day on Sunday, and there are no lates. The quizzes are also to be done in one sitting, and that means that once you open that quiz, you must complete it. If you open it and then close it, or open it and have technical issues, you won't be able to get back in. So if you open it and have some issues, just email me and let me know. Now, the lowest 2 quizzes grades are dropped at the end of the semester. So if you do poor on a few, you can have them dropped, or you will have them dropped. In addition to the quizzes, you have the weekly discussions. So this is done in VoiceThread, and I'll show you that in a second. During most of the weeks, you'll be given a topic, and you have to make 2 posts, either voice or video comments, during that week. So unlike the quizzes, the homeworks, the exams, the weekly discussions are not all due by the end of the week. So by Wednesday, you have to make 1 post, 1 original post, to whatever the topic is. It might be a question, it might be a asking for an example or your thoughts, and so you're to post your direct response to that, and that's by Wednesday. Then sometime between Thursday and Sunday, you come back, listen to the post made by other, and then directly respond to one of those. You can agree, disagree, expand on what they said. Just make sure you are respectful if you're disagreeing. Each post be about 30 to 60 seconds and be some original thought. I mean, don't just say the same thing that somebody else does. Here's the grading for those. Okay. Exams, there's 2 exams, midterm and a cumulative final. They are also in my Econ Lab. For the most part, they're multiple choice, but there are some short answers in there as well. For them, you can take them anytime in the week, but there is a 3-hour time limit once you begin. So again, if you have issues, technical issues, just let me know. Here are the exam dates. Academic integrity. This course is online and you can use the internet, but you cannot work with any other person, another student or whoever else. Okay? If you're caught doing that, you and anyone else you're working with will get a 0 for the course. Student with disabilities, if you need any special accommodations, talk to the disability services, have them reach out to me, and I'll figure it out. So here's the calendar for the semester. As mentioned, every week, for the most part, except for the first, runs from Monday through Sunday. The first week goes from Tuesday through Sunday. So for each week, you're going to have homework, you're going to have lectures which I'll show. Some weeks you're going to have discussions. Most weeks you're going to have quizzes in your exams, and so forth. So if we go back here, let's go back into the modules. and let's talk about my Econ Lab for a second. So in order to sign up to my Econ Lab, you're going to need this information. All right. Now you can get temporary access without payment for 14 days, but you will need access for the course. Okay. So once you sign up, you'll be taken to the course home. Yours look a little bit different than mine. But as far as the assignments, if you click on the assignments, they will show up here. They haven't yet because they're not officially posted yet. They won't be until the semester starts. But if you go back in, you'll see when assignments are coming up. Go back in here. So now let's just take a look at the different weeks. So each week you're going to have a weekly module. And so you can go in there. And when you go into that module, you see what the learning goals are for the week. You will see the chapter which has to be read. And then you will have any assignments. So for example, with week 1, you're going to have homework 1, which is ungraded in my Econ Lab, and then voice thread discussion 1. So if we look at the voice thread assignments, let me just show you that real quick. So this will load and you will go in, you'll see whatever the topic is, you will make your post, and so forth. So for example, for week 1, you have a video or voice comment, state the following, your name, major, why you're taking this class, and something you want to share about yourself. To make the comment, you click on the little plus sign down here, and you determine if you want to do the voice one or the video one. You can call in as well, although I've never done that. And then you'll record it. You'll be given the option to save it, and that's it. And then everyone will pop up over here. You'll be able to go through, listen, and then directly respond to one of them. So if we go back to the modules, so in addition to the reading, you will have lectures each week to view. And so these are the lectures for week 1, which you can either watch in here,
hey everyone,
or if you click on the title, it'll take you to the YouTube page where it is being held. Okay. Which unfortunately I do not get paid for these advertisements. Going back. Now, you'll see some of these, but not others. Again, my view is going to be a little bit different than yours. If you go into syllabus, syllabus is just going to be, it's usually when the assignments are due, but because a lot of yours is in my Econ Lab, you're just going to see the voice threads here. If you go into my Econ Lab, you'll see the upcoming due dates in here for yours. But again, if you go into the different modules, you'll see when each thing is due. Grades, you'll be able to see your grades there. Really, it's going to be just the voice thread assignments, your grades for the quizzes, homeworks, and exams you'll see in my Econ Lab. And that's really it. These other ones here you're not going to be seeing. So yeah, that's really it. With a course like this that is entirely online, two things are really important. One, if you have any questions, make sure you ask. Okay, you can reach out by email or set up a time for office hours, and we'll work it out. The other thing is you need to keep up with the work. If you start to fall behind, a lot of the stuff tends to build on each other, and so it can be difficult to catch up. So, other than that, if you have any questions, let me know. And if not, let's have a great semester.